What we want to do today is to take a look at a Band 9 writing in Task 2 of IELTS to see what a structure is used in order for you to learn it and get the same score. Hey guys, Merinush here from Ross IELTS Academy. As you might know, IELTS writing is one of the skills that many candidates struggle with. The thing is that you try and get a 6 in the end, and you always wonder why. But is it impossible to get a higher score in this skill? The answer is no. One thing that many candidates are not aware of is that as there are different question types in Task 1 and 2 of IELTS writing, you should follow a different paragraph structure in each, which is the key to a higher score. What we want to do today is to take a look at one in Task 2 and analyze its structure on a very good sample. If you want to boost your score in IELTS writing, you can visit our website and get help from our writing course. You can go to www.rossielts.com. Are you ready? Let's get started then. So here we have this question statement. It says, longer lifespans and improvements in the health of older people suggest that people over the age of 65 can continue to live full and active lives. As you see, this is the question statement, and what we should do is to read it carefully and highlight the keywords. Now, the next part would be the question that we are asked about this question statement, which says, in what ways can society benefit from the contribution that older people can make? So here we are asked a question about the given question statement. By reading it, we can understand that we are dealing with a question in the second part of IELTS exam, the second task. And this one is a direct question. And here is the paragraph structure that we should follow for that. First, we have the introduction paragraph, then body paragraph 1, body paragraph 2, and finally the conclusion paragraph. Now let's write our essay based on this structure. Here we go with the introduction paragraph. People who are over 65 can expect to live a longer and healthier life than people in the past due to the healthcare advancements and longer lifespans. People often see retirement as a time for relaxation and letting go of the stress of working life. However, many who reach retirement age are more interested than ever in making contributions to their communities, such as indulging in school activities or getting part-time jobs. So, in the very first sentence of our introduction paragraph, we have paraphrased the question statement using some direct synonyms. In the following sentences, we have given the answer to the question, saying that by indulging in school activities or getting part-time jobs, the society can benefit from the contributions of the older people. So as you see, we have mentioned 2 ways. You should at least mention 2, because we want to get into detail of each in a separate paragraph, the body paragraphs. Now, let's write the first body paragraph together. Becoming involved in schools is one of the ways in which the life experience of the elderly can be made available to the community. This is because families now are often more mobile than in the past, and many children do not have regular contact with grandparents. Plus, as children are often fascinated by stories of life in the past, inviting local retired people into schools to speak to children can help to maintain a vital link between past and present. For instance, based on the local researches, the Mexican grandparents are so close to their grandchildren as the Mexican schools have been planning some activities in which the older family members should get involved since 10 years ago. So here in the first body paragraph, we have gotten into detail of the first way the society can benefit from the older people's contributions. So, in the very first sentence of the paragraph, which is the topic sentence, we have clearly mentioned it, and then in the following sentences, we have given some explanations and finally an example using the appropriate expressions for that. Now let's see how we can write the second body paragraph. Another way in which society can benefit from a more active older generation is by inviting older employees to remain in work part-time. This is to say that older people may not want to or indeed be able to do a full day's work. However, their experience may continue to be valuable to their employers. A good example of this can be seen in one scheme in the UK, in which older employees remained in work as mentors for younger employees. So here in the second body paragraph, we have gotten into detail of the second way the society can benefit from the older people's contributions. So, in the first sentence of the paragraph, which is the topic sentence, we have clearly mentioned it, and then in the following sentences, we have given some explanations and finally an example using some expressions to show each of that. Now let's see how we can write the conclusion paragraph. In conclusion, schools and the workplace are just two of the areas in which those who have reached retirement age can continue to contribute to their communities. As life expectancy improves, the need to maintain an active and socially meaningful life may also increase, and experience suggests that this trend can have benefits for all, not just the elderly. So eventually, in the conclusion paragraph, we have concluded all the mentioned details throughout the essay, paraphrasing what we had already mentioned in the introduction paragraph. Very well, guys. In this video, we took a look at writing in the second task of IELTS, and we learned in details how we should write it in order to get our desired result. You can also write your own writings, send it to our examiners, and get a comprehensive feedback, plus your score in each criteria. Take a look at the link we have put in the video descriptions. Stay tuned for the next videos and see you very soon.
In this course, you will have a series of educational videos in which you will learn each and every tip you will need in specific details for both general and academic modules.
Next question type is double question, or
Attached to each video, you will have the PDF files for each question type, including the paragraph structure, the expressions, and the techniques you can apply, which have all been taught in the videos. To make sure that you learn everything properly, in each video we will write an essay, a letter, or a report by using the tips that you have learned. Moreover, something to help you in this section is the different question samples we have put for you to write your own writing about. This isn't everything. We strongly recommend you to use our writing correction services as well, so that our examiner can give you a written and video feedback and make sure you're ready for the real test. Join us to become our next successful candidate.